The subtle tension between Nigerians and South Africans is one we can't ignore any further.
One thing about Nigerians, you guys will literally take a sound or take anything and make it your own.
Before Nigeria takes Amapiano and makes it pop off,
you think it's
globally, it's already happening.
So let's talk about it. In order to fully understand the situation, we need to have a bit of knowledge about the region. You see, Nigeria, located in the western part of Africa, is typically known as the Giants of Africa. This nickname was earned around the early 2000s, and this was due to Nigeria's large population and huge economic boom that happened around that time. Now, due to Nigeria's large population, we had a lot of emigration out of Nigeria. Ghana, Togo, and even South Africa host a massive Nigerian community.
Every time I see the biggest difference between Nigerians and almost every other African is that like every other African has like a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very timid approach to life.
Now, remember that title I told you, the Giants of Africa? Although this title seemed to be fully deserved in the early 2000s, some people argue in recent times Nigeria doesn't quite deserve this title. Cue in South Africa.
If you say to like a South African, hey Trevor, you're doing well, how are things going? Then as a South African, my instinct to respond is like, I'm trying, man. I'm doing okay, I'm trying, Like
you're lying.
You see? This is what I mean by Nigerians. This is what I mean. No!
Now, South Africa has gone through a different type of transformation. You see, some people argue like on the world stage, South Africa has actually done a lot more than Nigeria. I mean, the first ever World Cup held in the continent of Africa was actually given to South Africa.
Really good ball, it's Shabalala! Goal, Bafana! Goal for South Africa! Goal for all Africa!
Yusuf, why are you telling us all of this? Well, in my personal opinion, in recent times, the biggest export to come out of Africa would be Afrobeats. The popularity of Afrobeats in recent times is undeniable. We have the likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy, Tems topping global charts and pioneering the sound of Afrobeats. Now, around this time where Afrobeat had the world's attention, there was a new innovative sound bubbling in the southern region of Africa. This sound was known as Amapiano. Now, being a Nigerian, I don't know a lot about Amapiano or the origins of Amapiano. So I'll let my friend, who is a bit more knowledgeable about that region, explain that to you.
Amapiano has entered the chat. Amapiano obviously comes from South Africa. It's not from anywhere else. I don't want to hear it. Amapiano means the pianos. It's plural for the pianos, which is why when you listen to the music, you hear a lot of piano in the instrumentals. So it's a subgenre of house music, which is purely instrumental. Most of the time, the lyrics, if at all any, just repetitive. And I could listen to a song which is 10 minutes of pure instrumental and then the odd lyric.
So, picture this. Afrobeat is global, is massive. Everyone is paying attention to Afrobeat on the global stage. But there was this sound, Amapiano, bubbling up in the southern region of Africa, starting to spread, get popularity, and then all of a sudden, a new sound emerges, Afro-piano. Wait, Yusuf, hold up. What do you mean, new sound? Afro-piano sounds like just a mixture of Afrobeats and Amapiano. Well, this is when the plot thickens.
Before Nigeria takes Amapiano and makes it pop off,
you think it's
globally, it's already happening. It's already, by this December, the biggest Amapiano hits in the world are going to be on the Afrobeats charts in Europe.
And to them, it sounds the same. They don't know the difference because it's from Africa. Afrobeats, Amapiano, same shit. It's both got an A.
One thing about Nigerians, you guys will literally take a sound or take anything and make it your own, whether it's good or it's questionable. I actually really like Afro-piano. I didn't like it to begin with, but Ashake really showed me that, yo, guys, it's really like something, né? Afro-piano, Amapiano, the fusion, I think they're taking the piano sound and morphing it into something else. By they, I mean the West Africans, I mean the Nigerians. Because Southern Africans, we just love a pure piano, pure instrumental. I can rock for 10 minutes. Fine.
Right, Yusuf, what's the point to all of this? You see, the way I view the situation is I view the subtle tension between Nigeria and South Africa as not actual tension, but a bit of sibling rivalry. In a family, oftentimes siblings argue, siblings fight. The family being Africa. You know, sometimes one sibling does well, gets a lot of praise from the family. The other sibling looks at that one and says, you know what, I want to do better. He does better, gets a lot of praise from the family. At the end of the day, it pushes each sibling to try their best, really.
You know, Legendary Beats is now making piano beats. SARS on the beat is now, he's also dropped his
And
own.
they're studying this shit.
They're studying it, they're watching it. They can imagine, they're watching everybody. They're watching everybody, and they've got money.
But underneath all of this rivalry, underneath all of this tension, is a mutual respect.
And the Grammy goes to Water. Tyler.
Oh my, what the heck? What?
And I'm sure if this season is Nigeria's time to shine, the next might be South Africa's time to shine. All in all, it helps the family. And that's what's important. We are one family. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
I think let's unite as Africa. Let's unite as Africa.